Did you know that 60% of adults say they feel stressed daily? Between global crisis, personal struggles, and an overload of information, peace often feels out of reach. But here's the truth. True peace isn't about avoiding the chaos. It's about finding calm in the midst of it. Let's explore how. Hi, I'm George Pinero, and welcome back to We Rejoice in this Advent series. This week, we reflect on the theme of peace. Advent reminds us that peace entered the world through Jesus. But how do we find it in times of stress and uncertainty? Today, we'll uncover what true peace looks like and how to embrace it in our daily lives. Let's begin. Peace can feel like a fleeting idea in today's world. There's always something demanding our attention. A troubling news headline, a work deadline, or even inner doubts. Many of us live with a constant hum of anxiety, feeling pulled in a million different directions. We often think peace means eliminating all of these pressures, but that's not realistic. Life's challenges will always be there. So how do we find peace when life feels overwhelming? The answer lies in where we look for it. True peace isn't found in perfect circumstances. It's found in a relationship with God. Peace comes from trusting God. Quite a few of us would have experienced turbulence in an airplane. I experienced it quite rough one time, where we were repeatedly jumping off our seats, and some of the passengers started crying out and praying to God to save us. We feel the bumps and shakes, and it feels unsettling. But then we can remember that the pilot knows how to handle these situations and has landed countless of flights safely before. Trusting the pilot doesn't remove the turbulence, but it calms our fears because we know someone capable is in control. This is what it's like to trust God. Life's challenges might shake us, but trusting that God is in control helps us remain steady. In John 14:27, Jesus says, "Peace I leave to you, my peace I give to you." It's not a peace that promises no turbulence, but a peace that assures us that the pilot, God, is with us, guiding us through the storms. Peace through prayer. Most of us would have experienced a difficult exam or a similar situation where we have to have made a key presentation in office at some point in our life. Even though we would have prepared well for that situation, we would feel overwhelmed by anxiety. Instead of obsessing over what could go wrong, we could spend 5 minutes in prayer, asking God to help us focus and calm down. The situation won't disappear, but the peace we feel would allow us to approach it with confidence. When we bring our worries to God in prayer, He replaces our anxiety with His calm. Philippians 4 verses 6 and 7 says, "Do not worry about anything, but in everything, by prayer and supplication, with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known to God. And the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus." Peace in action. As parents, many of us would have reached home to see the house in a cluttered mess. The chaos could be overwhelming. But as we start cleaning and putting things in the right place, the space starts to feel lighter. By the time you finish tidying the entire room, there's not only physical order, but also a sense of calm. Similarly, peace grows when we take small steps towards love and kindness. Acting with love doesn't mean solving all problems overnight. It's about starting with what's within our control, like forgiving someone, offering a kind word, or helping a neighbor might seem small, but these actions ripple outward, bringing peace to ourselves and others. Jesus said in Matthew chapter 5 and verse 9, "Blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called children of God." Acting as peacemakers by loving and serving others reflects peace Christ gives us. This is the peace we are called to embrace. In the Gospels, we see that Jesus himself often retreated to pray. Even amidst his busiest moments, he showed us that peace comes from staying connected to the Father. Even when life is demanding, think of the storm in the Gospel of Mark, chapter 4, verse 39. When Jesus calmed the sea, the disciples were terrified. But Jesus, full of peace, said, "Peace, be still." That same peace is available to us today, not just to calm external storms, but the storms in our hearts. Advent reminds us that the Prince of Peace came into a chaotic world to bring calm, not by avoiding suffering, but by embracing it and by walking with us through it. So, what does this mean for us? It means that true peace isn't the absence of struggles. It's the presence of Christ with us in the midst of them. When we trust Him, pray, and live out His love, peace becomes a gift we can hold on to no matter what's happening around us.
Star burns in the darkness, shines with a promise, Emmanuel. One child born in the stillness, living within us, Emmanuel. We're singing glory, glory. Let there be peace, let there be peace. We're singing glory, glory. Let there be peace, let it start in me. We're singing glory, glory. Let there be peace, let it start in me. We're singing glory, glory. Let there be peace, let it start in me. Oh, let it start. Let the peace of God start in me.
Now, I'd love to hear from you. What's one way you found peace in your life? Share some of it in the comments below. Your words could inspire somebody else. And if this message has encouraged you in some way, do tune in next week for our next video on finding joy during Advent. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and also click that bell icon for notifications for the next video. See you next time. And with God, we rejoice.